Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hurricane in My Life. I am Marie, and I talk about all things that relate to what a hurricane is in my life. That can be anything from events to emotions to things that feel catastrophic, even though they really aren't, and just overall life experiences and things that I enjoy. So sit back, have a little coffee, a little water, most likely better for you, as we know. It's very important to get your 64 ounces in. So, like I said, get something to drink and sit back and relax and just listen to me talk to myself, really. Maybe have a guest or two sooner or later. Love you all. Blessings and peace always.
Don't forget that there are sometimes trigger warnings needed and content warnings needed. So this is a warning. Please take care of yourself when listening to other people's heartaches and heartbreaks, as well as their traumas. And if it feels like it's too much for you, do the right thing and probably not listen. Or make sure that you do a lot of self care for yourself. Love you very much. Bless everybody. Bye.
Hello, my friends. We are the 30th of September. It is a Saturday, so that means my podcast is coming out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time it is you are listening to. Enjoy and have a good time. Something that I want to talk about today is part of a conversation that I've had recently, and that is embracing trials. And as much as I don't like trials, I do try to embrace them because I know I have to go through them for a reason. It's the figuring out what that reason is that I don't like. Another thing I want to talk about in this episode is it's the last day of Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. It's also the last day of Hydrocephalus Awareness Month. If you don't know, I have hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus is essentially fluid on the brain, more commonly called water on the brain. And I have a shunt to help with it, and it drains to my abdomen. And without it, my brain would swell, and then I would die. There are a lot of people in the world that deal with hydrocephalus. It's treatable to a point, but it's not curable. And everyone's case is different. I know people with multiple shunts. I know people that have had to have multiple shunts replaced. There's a new treatment called ETV, I believe it's called. I'm not too familiar with it as I have old school shunt yet. It's working just fine for me, and I praise God for that every day. Mine is more commonly known as VP, and mine is not programmable where the ETV one is. And I also have a lot of experience, unfortunately, with the suicide. I have a number of friends that have tried, and actually I have thought about it, and being that I deal with a lot of infection in my life, I've actually hoped that would take me out, and it didn't. I'm still here, but I'm thankful to be able to say that I'm still here. I wouldn't have the friends that I have. I wouldn't have my podcast. I wouldn't have my apartment. I wouldn't have my cat. I wouldn't have all the opportunities that I've had since that dark time in my life. Being a teenager really can be a pain in the ass. It really can. Not just for kids today, but kids at any point in time. We can all admit that there were times as teenagers that life just sucked. Times before that was better. And I hope as an adult you can say that there's something you find enjoyable in life. A couple things that I am working on for myself for self-improvement, because it's also self-improvement month. We are at the end of it. Some things that I'm doing is scheduling worry time. So what my counselor has challenged me to do is write down things that I worry about. And kind of figure out a time where I do it the most, because maybe that's the time to schedule it, and then allow myself to worry for like 5 minutes and then be done. And so that's one of my self-improvement things that I'm working on this month. I hope, because I'm outside and I'm recording this episode, I've done that once before, it worked pretty good. You could still hear me over the traffic. I live on a semi-busy street, so I'm hoping you can hear me. Anyway, I have, a lot of experience, unfortunately, with the topic of suicide. But just remember that there are options out there for you if you are thinking of suicide. If you are planning, please, instead of planning, talk to someone that you love and loves you and cares about you. If you need help, my TikTok has resources. You can find me at Marie Massar Anna, I believe, on TikTok. Or you can search my blog name, which is Sweet Thoughts by Marie, and you should be able to find me either way. Let's see, what else can I say? Oh, speaking of my blog, I have 2 blogs out this month. I'm hoping by tomorrow. Well, it depends on my day. I have kind of a busy day. It's kind of like the end of the month, beginning of a new month. So I have a lot of adulting to do today. But I'm hoping to have on my blog resources. If you're struggling, please look at my blog. Again, it is Sweet Thoughts by Marie, and it's on WordPress. So if you do sweetthoughtsbymarie.wordpress.com, I should pop right up. If you need to reach out to someone and you just need help figuring out things, I would do my very best to help you. You can reach out to me at Sweet Marie Thoughts 2022 at outlook.com. Please do. Make sure you have in the subject need help with resources or something to that effect. I'm running out of things to say. That usually means a good point to stop until next time. So, anything else that I can add? Let me think. Oh, please find me on Facebook at Sweet Thoughts by Marie. You can find all things hurricane in my life there, and Sweet Thoughts by Marie. Love, as always, blessings, peace, all those good things. And be in tune for a creative surprise in the month of October. If you follow Sweet Thoughts by Marie, you will be included in that creative surprise. Just saying. Love and peace. Bye.